There's not really enough space to do the... To make him do the Gumby slide.
That's sad, I'm sorry.
It's hard. Oh, I went away.
Did you leave the...
We're here in the said... See, look, we're all separated again. I'm sure they didn't bother to follow me. They all look very comfortable in their angsty sitting spots.
Alright, wait. Talk to everyone. Did you do it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think we talked to Waka like 7 times trying to save last
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yuna's off in the woods.
Why did we let her do that?
Kumari's with her, but maybe you should go too.
See, we're totally split up right now.
You're right.
I think it might help.
Between episodes, you're all like, no, we'll never get split up again. I'm like, give it a hot second.
We'll see.
Think she'll quit her pilgrimage?
That's what you want, right?
Well, if Uni really wants to
Little girl gesture.
There'll be a treasure chest
shouldn't stop her, you know?
after an event.
That's what I think anyway.
Then we go on to a different light place.
Hey, drunkard.
Maybe you should talk to her.
Alright, clearly they want us to go fucking talk to Yuna.
Must be. We leave it there. If Yuna figures out where we're going, that is.
What? It's a serious question, though.
Yeah, what up?
Say that she decides to quit her pilgrimage right now.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck would we all do with our lives? We are enemies of the state and the government.
Yep.
And sorry, the state and the church, the whole Yevon, and they're all run by angry dead people.
The Staterment?
Yeah, the Staterment. Which tries the Staterment?
It's a good question. Go straight.
Does that count as straight?
Yes. Good job.
Loading screen. Loading screen. Hey, it's Kumari.
What up, Kumari?
It's pretty much what I expected him to answer with.
Over
Oh,
there.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Time for sexy montage.
I was right about the place. I forgot we came back to this horrible place.
Mm-hmm.
The Crystal Forest, which is very beautiful and, like, full of goddamn chimera things.
Yeah, fuck those things.
Easier somehow.
Have you ever heard of a gynandromorph?
With all my friends.
I don't think you're supposed to say that in mixed company.
Apparently, there's a couple of different animal types, like butterflies and lobsters. They can have half of their genes be male and half be female, and they split evenly.
Maybe.
And so you get, like, completely different colors on either side of the body.
I don't think I have heard of that.
Yeah, so, like, you know, male and female butterflies have different colored wings.
Yeah.
You'll get one that's half male wings and half female wings.
That's weird.
Or like a two-tone lobster. It's like a thing. Can't happen in people, apparently.
Well, so then...
You don't know that.
Also...
Do you know how many different genetic combinations there are? I doubt we've seen everything.
Yeah.
Apparently, there are...
I'm sorry.
Also, there are two different distinctions in how animals gestate. Either mouth first or butt first.
You know.
In terms
That,
of
like,
how
a whole species? Like, every...
Yeah. And
really?
Like, in terms of, like, how a species develops.
Like,
it's either mouth
let's go
first
get
or
Sam.
mouth first or butt
Yeah, or
first.
about Xanadu.
Uh-huh.
Humans are butt first.
I'm pretty sure we're
I
butt
didn't know
first.
what
We're
yeah.
butt
happened
first,
to
yep.
you, Yuna. I guess...
There you go.
Well, that's why they
I
always
hope
say
they didn't
lead
make
from
you sad.
the rear.
Mm-hmm.
You butt first.
Butt first.
Forgive me.
This is very relevant to our
I
current
wasn't sad.
cutscene.
Yeah, I don't know
I
where
was
that
happy.
came from. I like the she's like, you find her, she's standing in the water and she says, "This is hard." And it's like, yeah, maybe you should have like changed into not like a full outfit of clothing.
You're gonna
Just
drown.
Stand in the water.
I'm
yeah.
concerned about you.
Yuna!
Look, I figured out swimming. I'm the first guy to do it.
Do it!
I finally learned.
The pilgrimage?
I think it'd be kind of amazing if like the first cavemen to like discover shit were like super self-aware. They're like, I did it! I figured out swimming!
Forget all about
That'd be amazing.
No, you didn't. No, I did. Look,
Summoner.
I'm floating. I'm not drowning or nothing.
You know, live a normal life.
What even is a normal
Come
life
on
in
now,
this
Yuna,
crazy ass
what do you
world?
say?
I'm pretty sure you're like persecuted by the Statermans, and
Maybe.
yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's basically persecuted by the Statermans. Why does anyone like them?
It's a great question.
They're just a bunch of angry zombies with really nebulous rules.
Wouldn't everyone be surprised?
Yeah,
I'd be pretty surprised.
except Riku.
I have to imagine that everyone would like open a bowling alley. That seems like the only reasonable thing to do after,
Waka wouldn't hold out long.
you know, trying to save the world or whatever. You're like, you know what? Giving up on this. Opening a bowling alley.
Summoner's Alley.
It's the least I can do for you.
No.
I feel like we should have a good think about this. I bet there's a really good name for a bowling alley in this universe.
Leave a comment. Best comment wins. Don't ask me what you win. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
It would be cool if the world was actually like this. Also,
Heaven's
look
Fears?
at that moon.
What about it?
It's so big. How is the planet not ripped apart by tidal forces?
Because everyone's an amphibihuman.
Amphibihuman?
Yeah.
Not the one in Spira.
Like I
the
breathe
one I'm
underwater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What does that have to do with the Earth being ripped apart by tidal forces?
Because they can just swim in the
from. We can
water.
all fly there. Everyone can go.
Yeah, everyone can fly.
We'll have a big party at my place.
And then we could see Blitzball.
That's right.
Use it-
Because we don't have Blitzball in the present.
We could all watch.
I mean, technically we don't. It's been like 6 game hours since we could play Blitzball. What up with
cheer
that?
anymore.
Yeah, right on.
I'm a great female role model. My aspiration is to be a cheerleader.
I love supporting my man.
Fun.
In the middle of the night?
Oh.
No problem. Xanarkin never sleeps.
Instead of sleeping, we just have promiscuous sex.
And Coke. Lots of Coke.
Let's go to the sea.
We call it Xanar Coke. It's better than regular Coke.
The city lights go out. One
What's
by
with all the
one.
chaff, by the way? There's like,
The stars fade.
he's like Raiden just like flipping around through the trees, like throwing chaff grenades.
Yeah, I think that's
Almost
exactly
like
what's
it's on
happening.
fire.
There's a lot of cameras. He's trying to avoid them so that they don't see him.
It's
Oh,
kind
all
of
the camera angles. He's like
ghost
trying not to be
right?
in the background of them,
First
Yep.
in the sea,
because then Titus would be all like,
to
"What?"
the sea, then to the whole sea.
Not Yuna, though.
No,
Brighter and brighter.
she'd have a question mark. Is there a noise for that? Burr?
Yeah, it's like, huh?
It's really
Oh, yeah, there is.
pretty.
Nothing here. Like, Yuna? Are you okay?
Won't everyone be surprised? Wait, what did you just tell me? Are you a Russian man?
I'd like to see
Nothing here.
Oh man.
someday.
So one of my coworkers sent me a link today to the
can both go.
the guy who does the oatmeal
Uh-huh.
did a Kickstarter. I believe it launched today because there's 30 days left on it.
Okay.
He wanted to make a card game called
Cards Against
Exploding-
Humanity. They've done that already.
It's called like Exploding Kittens, I think.
Okay.
And the idea is it's like more or less a Russian roulette card game, and whoever draws like the exploding cat loses unless they have drawn cards that help them not lose to exploding cat.
Okay.
It seems like a really cool idea, like a weird party sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
But like his goal was like $10,000, and like when I checked it at like 2:30 Pacific this afternoon,
Uh-huh.
it was at like I think it was like 600,000.
Jesus.
Yeah. And there's 30 days left.
See, okay, so that's cool and everything. I feel like there should be a limit on Kickstarter campaigns. Because now this dude who wants to make a card game just got $600,000 to make a card game.
It's gonna be the best card game about exploding kittens ever.
It couldn't be. This is my point. It's like all these people... Well, they're making out now.
Yeah, but it's like the weird photorealistic mode. So it's like kind of Uncanny Valley. I mean, to their credit, as we know, all video game hair looks terrible. But wet video game hair is somehow easier to do. So they chose this iconic scene that has some like rendering errors in the background for some reason. At least they realized what they were working with. They were like,
Oh, I have some news
about wet hair.
that I can't talk about because I signed an NDA. But I played a game, not to be named, that has very realistic hair.
I don't believe you at
It's
all.
very, very realistic.
I mean, I'll say this. I believe that such a game would have an NDA because it's basically like alchemy. Like, you might as well tell me that, like, oh, I got a job at a company that started turning lead into gold. But I can't talk about it because of NDA.
No,
like,
it's totally real.
no,
It's totally real.
No, you're full
I
of it.
was hired by a company to play video games, to record them for commercials and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Actually, it was kind of frustrating, but it was fun.
Frustrating in what way?
Like, we could never get the game to work.
That's a good sign.
Because it's like, you know, it's like
yeah, like
they're not
alpha or
done
something.
programming it
Yeah.
yet. So
did you like clip through the ground and shit?
no, it was like just like
hilarious
starting
fun?
multiplayer servers. We could never get into them; they would crash constantly.
I forgot.
Or at least
like,
one of the maps would.
I forgot how much of this there was. Like,
Yeah.
I remembered the scene existing. I didn't remember it being like quite so much underwater.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, she is not an amphibihuman, which is why she cannot fight underwater.
Well, he's giving her air when they make.
Oh, is
out.
that what that is?
Yeah.
So he's just turning the salt water into air and then like.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
That's
Making out
my
underwater
understanding
is
of
not
kissing,
fun,
by the way.
Is turning
There
salt
may be
water
some
into air.
indicative.
Just.
Well, and also the gross noise. I feel like the gross noise is indicative of something.
Mm-hmm. They boned.
That was the trophy.
I wish it was they boned.
I wish it was. I made it with a woman. Tell the crew.
Is that from something?
Futurama.
Oh, of course.
Zap Brannigan?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
first time Zap Brannigan shows up?
Yeah.
No.
He seduces Leela, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like accidentally or something?
Yeah, it's sort of like weird circumstances.
Yeah.
And he's like, Kif, tell the crew, I've made it with a woman. Awful.
What a great show.
Yeah.
I could never forget.
I also got to play the beta of
Cats Against Humanity?
Evolve.
Go with you.
Have you heard about this game?
I think I've heard about
So
it.
think Left 4 Dead, right? Like 4
I'm your
people
guardian.
Yeah.
against a 5th person. So you know Left 4 Dead where you control the enemy.
Assignment.
Uh-huh.
The enemy is a giant fucking monster.
Okay.
So it's like futuristic weapons. You hunt and kill a monster who's played by a person.
Until the end,
And
please.
is it basically Shadow of the
Not
Colossus?
until the end.
No, it's more.
Always.
How do I describe it? It's. I mean, basically think of like a regular online multiplayer shooter,
Always there.
Uh-huh.
except everyone with a gun is on the same team, and the person you're trying to kill is a giant fucking monster.
Right, but like the giant... I'm mostly talking about the giant fucking monster. Are they basically
Not
like
that
a-
giant, like Godzilla, but smaller.
I feel like that's really not an effective way to give a sense of scale. Is to
Yeah.
say, like something iconic, but not that.
Okay, so like he's probably like 50 feet tall, as opposed to
Like, how many
200 feet
techs tall is he?
How many me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like 5.5 feet tall, so 10 of me. Math.
Math.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I can't swim. I can't talk, swim.
Supposedly after the event, there's gonna be a chest somewhere where you can get something.
Let's see
Let's
it.
see,
Should it be on the screen?
Kamara's standing there. Talk to him and he'll point straight. Titus Yuna, so event start automatically. After the event and everyone rested, get Yuna's
What
lucid ray.
happened? Oh. That cutscene loaded really badly. The screen just like went black and like...
Yeah, I saw that.
It looked like the PlayStation
Wait.
died or something.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
What a pointless interlude. Why did that happen?
I don't know. So did we decide what she's doing? What's happening?
Why are they so bad at walking?
Oh, they're holding hands. It's so sweet. They're in love.
No, he just wants to own her now. It's all about the patriarchy, yo. I was reading a really interesting article from Crack today about how Disney princesses are actually like really progressive, like feminist figures, and there were actually some
In
compelling
what way?
arguments.
Really?
Yeah.
Ariel? Fucking Ariel? Come on.
Well, I mean, like it requires a certain mindset as to what exactly qualifies as like
Sir Orin?
feminist ideals, but I think
What?
there's some valid considerations in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello. Kamari?
Trust me, I was all set to be skeptical. When I watched through those recently for weird reasons, like,
Everyone,
Yeah.
we leave
all the
at dawn.
heroines are terrible.
Yeah.
They're just terrible.
I mean,
Especially Ariel. She's
It-
the worst.
I feel like Ariel
I'm
and
sorry
Sleeping
for
Beauty are the
putting you
two
through
most
all this.
egregious. Like, Sleeping Beauty is definitely the worst.
And
Like, she's literally, like, completely helpless.
Yeah.
Like in
I
every way.
honestly think Ariel is worse.
Well, have you seen
She's
Sleeping Beauty
actively
recently?
bad.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Like,
terrible.
Ariel is really stupid.
She's terrible, don't get me wrong. But have you seen Sleeping Beauty recently?
As recently as I've seen Little Mermaid.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Because I was watching, there was some scene from
Well,
it I
here's
saw.
the thing.
What is-
Sleeping
oh,
Beauty
he's-
isn't about Sleeping Beauty.
I did not understand he was sitting on a rock. I thought he was just, like, meditating.
Yeah,
in
he's,
the air.
yeah, he's just like
It's like doing
using
the
monk
Birdman
floating
thing.
powers.
Yeah.
By the way, Riku impaled herself on a tree spear overnight.
Okay, so there's the
I like,
chest.
yeah, I like that the chest is like, fucking. Why do they bother doing shit like
I
this?
don't know.
Like, you know, I want the box, asshole.
Yeah. I pressed the next button.
What's in here? Lucid ring. I assume that means I don't sleep.
We're about to get a level 2 key sphere and an Elbed primer.
But we need a level 3 key sphere. Also, there used to be a save sphere here, I would like to know.
Yeah, it vanished forever.
Hello,
Okay.
human. Did you hear? They're saying there was a riot in Bavel.
I think you're supposed to go left. Or his left, our right. Yes.
Tech support.
Yes, helpful.
I think you're supposed to go directions.
I'm still trying to come up with a good analogy for the size of the monster. He changes sizes, though. That's kind of the point. Is like, as the monster, you're supposed to, like, eat, like, local fauna, and you, like, get bigger, and when you evolve, you get bigger.
How can I still not play Blitzball from here?
We still can't?
No!
That's bullshit. I'm over
I
it.
hate this game.
You think we can't play Blitzball ever again?
No, that's not how that works. But it is a much longer window than I thought.
Okay.
Like, it's a... Like, seriously. Like, over 50% of the game, it seems like you can't play Blitzball. Why even have it on the fucking save sphere?
So here's an interesting little tidbit that it starts with. This place is huge, so you'll probably get annoyed.
Wasn't there, like, a really good description of one of the Eternal Sonata areas that was just basically like, fuck you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, I think it was something about how, like, now you watch, like, another bunch of cutscenes. I skipped these. You don't have to watch them, or something like that.
It's like the whole of that game.
Yeah.
But apparently thinking that makes us shit sippers.
Yes.
What a great colloquialism.
Long ago.
Shit sipper.
Is it really great?
It has a great ring to it. Shit
road
sipper.
Ends
One of my
here.
coworkers today was saying that he wanted to bring back
Beyond,
the
there are no
the
towns,
insult
no
Crumbum.
villages, only
Crumbum.
endless plains.
Yes.
Ugh.
To which my response was,
Many
bring back from when? He claims it was probably popular during the 50s and or 60s.
I'm pretty sure he made that up. I've never heard anyone say that in anything.
If you've ever heard anyone say the word Crumbum, leave a comment. Oh, she died.
Oh,
We failed as Guardians.
game over. Wasted.
That would be the best. They would just appear like a modern day hospital. And none of us has guns
Sirens
anymore.
blaring.
No, you keep your guns at the hospital, don't you? What an absurd thing.
It's an absurd thing, you're right.
I think you only lose them if you go to a police station.
Yeah. I don't know, I have the new one, but like I said, I can't play it because it makes me feel
I
weird.
won't let you die.
I got the new one for Christmas and I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't have love for that game like other people do. I tried. It just doesn't...
Now, when you say that game, do you mean that specific one or that series?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I played a lot of the one with Nico Bellic, which is 4, I guess?
Yeah, that's 4.
That
That one was okay. I don't
was
know if
fun.
I finished
that one. I just got bored. It just didn't hold my attention. The open world was too open.
4 had some problems. I think, yeah, it may
We'll
have
find a way.
been a little too open in some ways. And also, there was a lot of weird,
Yes.
unnecessary bullshit with, like, phone calls and weird stuff that wasn't really fun to manage. It was just sort of a chore.
Yeah, exactly. All the like extra shit you could do just felt like a chore.
I still kind of feel like the PS2 era Grand Theft Autos are really the pinnacle of what that can be. At least until I see an example of otherwise.
New things! So did you see somebody commented about how the best team in the game is like Yuna, Riku, Titus?
Really? Riku?
Yeah.
I'm skeptical of that claim.
Hold on, let's see if I can find this comment. It was just on a video like yesterday.
Oh yeah, I didn't check the one yesterday. I have so much shit going on in my life. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous and I hate it.
Alright, here we go. I hate that you can't see the whole comment.
Yeah, seriously, they
Really
they need
annoys
to
the hell out of
optimize that
me.
shit for mobile super hard.
Pause. Okay, and then the mobile version, the comments are like... Okay...
Ow. Ow again. Yeah, I know.
Where is it?
No, wait.
Final team, Titus, Riku, and Waka, excuse me.
Waka?
These 3 are purely the best characters at endgame and also have the good side of underwater fighting.
I
Yeah.
don't think I
feel like
agree
that's a
with that.
lie. Come up with the reasons why that's true and what we should do to make that happen. And then I will believe you. I will do no research to confirm or deny your
I will just
claims.
criticize you.
Yes. Whoa, you killed it! Did you heard it already?
Yeah, I heard it like a lot.
Okay.
I attacked it like 6 times while you were
I
reading
was
that.
not expecting that to happen. We got a high potion!
Hey, it's Captain Flavor Text.
What up, Mykin?
Ooh, would I like to know a bit about
No!
these planes?
Oh, you asshole. You flaming asshole. You crumbum.
These planes were once a battlefield.
Hashtag episode 2.
That war.
The episode's over anyway.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fade out. Just gonna fade out. Fuck you. It's over.
No, but as you know, this was a battlefield.
Fading out.
That was a battlefield!
See you next time. Apparently this is Father Zook.
Father Zook.
What
I
up?
previously had this thing up over my eyes, so even though we've spoken to each other in person,
This is past Fat Man. Before he got fat.
What'd you say?
before he figured out his life dream of laugh and grow fat.
Tell us what has happened.